The sun blazed mercilessly over the Colosseum, its golden rays reflecting off the polished armor of the gladiators below. The crowd roared, a cacophony of voices that echoed through the massive stone structure, as two combatants circled each other in the arena. One, a towering figure with a net and trident, moved with the grace of a predator. The other, a heavily armored Murmillo, held a short sword and shield, his eyes locked on his opponent. The air was thick with tension, the scent of sweat and blood mingling with the dust kicked up by their feet. This was the heart of Rome, a city that thrived on spectacle, power, and innovation. The gladiator with the net, known as Retiarius, was a favorite of the crowd. His weaponry was unconventional, a testament to the ingenuity of Roman engineering. The trident he wielded was not just a tool for combat but a marvel of metallurgy. Its prongs were forged from a special alloy, designed to be both lightweight and unbreakable. The net, woven from finely spun flax and reinforced with thin strands of metal, was nearly impossible to cut. These weapons were not just instruments of death. They were symbols of Roman technological prowess, a reminder that even in the arena, innovation reigned supreme. As the fight raged on, the Murmillo lunged forward, his shield raised high. Retiarius sidestepped with ease, his movements fluid and precise. He cast his net, the weighted edges unfurling like the wings of a bird. The Murmillo dodged, but the net grazed his arm, the metal strands catching on his armor. For a moment, the crowd held its breath, the tension palpable. Then, with a swift motion, Retiarius thrust his trident, aiming for the gap in the Murmillo's armor. The crowd erupted in cheers as the Murmillo fell to the ground, defeated but not dead. Mercy was shown, a rare occurrence in the Colosseum, and the victor raised his arms in triumph. But the spectacle of the gladiators was just one facet of Roman technological achievement. Beyond the walls of the Colosseum, the city of Rome was a marvel of engineering and innovation. The streets were paved with stone, a network of roads that connected the far reaches of the empire. Aqueducts, those towering structures of arches and channels, carried fresh water from distant mountains to the heart of the city. The Romans had mastered the art of hydraulics, using gravity to transport water over vast distances. These aqueducts were not just functional. They were works of art, their arches and columns adorned with intricate carvings and inscriptions. One such aqueduct, the Aqua Appia, was the oldest in Rome. Built in 312 BCE, it was a testament to the ingenuity of Roman engineers. The aqueduct spanned over 16 kilometers, its channels carved from stone and lined with waterproof cement. It was a feat of engineering that had never been seen before, a symbol of Rome's dominance over nature. The water it carried was clean and pure, a luxury that few cities in the ancient world could boast. It fed the public baths, the fountains, and the homes of the wealthy, ensuring that Rome remained a city of abundance. But the aqueducts were just one part of Rome's water management system. The city also had an extensive network of sewers, the Cloaca Maxima being the most famous. This massive underground channel carried waste away from the city, preventing the spread of disease and ensuring that the streets remained clean. The Romans understood the importance of sanitation, and their sewer system was a model of efficiency. It was a stark contrast to the cities of other civilizations, where waste often flowed openly in the streets. The Romans were also pioneers in the field of architecture. Their buildings were not just functional. They were grand and imposing, designed to inspire awe and admiration. The Pantheon, with its massive dome and oculus, was a masterpiece of engineering. The dome, made from concrete, was the largest of its kind in the ancient world. It was a testament to the Romans' understanding of materials and structural integrity. The oculus, a circular opening at the top of the dome, allowed light to flood the interior, creating a sense of connection between the earth and the heavens. But perhaps the most enduring legacy of Roman technology was their road network. The Romans built over 400,000 kilometers of roads, connecting every corner of their empire. These roads were not just dirt paths. They were carefully constructed, with layers of gravel, sand, and stone. They were designed to withstand the elements, to remain passable in all weather conditions. The roads were a symbol of Roman unity, a physical manifestation of their power and control. They allowed for the rapid movement of troops, the efficient transport of goods, and the spread of ideas and culture. The Via Appia, or Appian Way, was one of the most famous Roman roads. Stretching from Rome to the port city of Brindisi, it was a vital artery of the empire. The road was lined with milestones, markers that indicated the distance to Rome. These milestones were not just practical. They were also symbolic, a reminder of the reach and influence of the empire. The Appian Way was a marvel of engineering. Its surface smooth and even, its route carefully planned to avoid obstacles and maximize efficiency. But Roman technology was not limited to grand public works. It also extended to the everyday lives of its citizens. The Romans were skilled metalworkers, producing tools, weapons, and household items of unparalleled quality. They were also pioneers in the field of glassmaking, creating intricate vessels and mosaics that adorned the homes of the wealthy. Their pottery was both functional and beautiful, with designs that ranged from simple to elaborate. One of the most fascinating aspects of Roman technology was their use of concrete. The Romans were the first to develop a form of concrete that could set underwater, a breakthrough that allowed them to build harbors, bridges, and aqueducts with ease. This concrete, known as opus cementitium, was made from a mixture of lime, volcanic sand, and water. It was incredibly durable, able to withstand the test of time. Many Roman structures, such as the Colosseum and the Pantheon, still stand today, a testament to the strength and longevity of Roman concrete. The Romans were also innovators in the field of military technology. Their weapons and armor were among the best in the ancient world, designed for both protection and efficiency. The gladius, a short sword used by Roman soldiers, was a deadly weapon in close combat. The pilum, a type of javelin, was designed to bend upon impact, making it difficult for the enemy to throw back. Roman armor, such as the larica segmentata, was both flexible and protective, allowing soldiers to move freely while still being shielded from harm. But perhaps the most impressive aspect of Roman military technology was their siege engines. The Romans were masters of siege warfare, using catapults, ballistae, and battering rams to breach the walls of enemy cities. The ballista, a type of crossbow, could launch projectiles with incredible force and accuracy. The onager, a type of catapult, was capable of hurling large stones or pots of burning pitch. These machines were not just tools of war. They were symbols of Roman ingenuity and determination. The Romans also made significant advancements in the field of medicine. They understood the importance of hygiene and sanitation, and their hospitals were models of efficiency. Roman doctors were skilled surgeons, able to perform complex procedures with a high degree of success. They also developed a wide range of medicinal plants and remedies, many of which are still used today. The Romans were pioneers in the field of public health, understanding that a healthy population was essential for the stability and prosperity of the empire. But for all their technological achievements, the Romans were not without their flaws. Their society was built on the backs of slaves, who toiled in the mines, the fields, and the households of the wealthy. The gladiatorial games, while a testament to Roman engineering and entertainment, were also a brutal reminder of the empire's reliance on violence and spectacle. The roads and aqueducts, while marvels of engineering, were often built by forced labor, with little regard for the lives of those who constructed them. Yet, despite these contradictions, the legacy of Roman technology endures. Their innovations in engineering, architecture, and military technology laid the foundation for many of the advancements that followed. The roads they built connected the ancient world, facilitating trade and communication. The aqueducts they constructed provided clean water to millions, improving public health and quality of life. The buildings they erected, from the Colosseum to the Pantheon, continue to inspire awe and admiration. As the sun set over the Colosseum, the crowd began to disperse, their voices fading into the evening air. The gladiators, their bodies weary and bloodied, made their way back to the barracks. The city of Rome, with its towering aqueducts and bustling streets, stood as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its people. From the gladiators in the arena to the engineers who designed the aqueducts, the Romans were a civilization defined by their ability to innovate, to overcome challenges, and to leave a lasting legacy. And as the stars began to appear in the night sky, the city of Rome remained a beacon of progress, a reminder of what humanity could achieve when driven by ambition and creativity.